Hello, this is Tea and Toast. That's Greg.
Hello, this is Tea and Toast.
And I'm Jason, and today we're talking about 80s movies you didn't know became TV series.
What?
You heard.
Where have you been?
I must apologise for our absence last week. Unfortunately, my wife ended up in hospital.
Well, that's put a damper on it, hasn't it?
She had a little operation. All is good now, but it was a little unexpected stay in hospital. She's on the mend, so don't worry if you were. But today, Greg...
How would they be worried they didn't know?
I just told them.
So you mean that split second of you telling
Yeah,
them?
they might have had a little worry. Yeah.
And now they're alright?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Today, we're talking about 80s movies you didn't know were turned into TV shows.
What's a movie?
A movie, it's like a film.
Right. Do they do them on big box VHS videos?
The first one, Greg.
What do you mean? Hold on. Yeah, but you haven't explained what...
Of course I've explained it.
Do it again. Tell me.
So they're
Tell
80s
me.
movies
Movies, yeah. Films.
that after they were movies
Movies, films, yeah.
were turned into TV series.
TV series. For the
TV.
TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Get it? Good. Right, first one I'm talking about, Greg, is Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, see, honestly, I can't remember the film. Weird, isn't it?
What is wrong with you?
Honestly, I can't remember it. Does he have a day off from work?
From school, Greg.
And what's he doing?
It's one of the most quotable 80s movies. Went all around the playground.
Go on, tell me a quote and I'll remember it.
Bueller.
That's a quote.
Ferris Bueller, you're my hero. You better mind your P's and Q's, Buster. No?
I need to watch it, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Anyway, it was a classic 80s movie that everybody has seen and loved. And because it was so successful, they decided that they were going to make a TV series out of it, Greg. Called Ferris Bueller. Not Ferris Bueller's Day Off, just Ferris Bueller.
Right.
And it starred Charlie Schlater.
Schlater?
That's how you spell his name, Schlatter. Schlater.
Sean Connery would have no problem pronouncing his last name, would he?
He went on to star in lots of TV series throughout the 90s. He was also in a film with George Burns, I think, called 18 Going On Something. I don't know.
I mean, we really do research this programme.
Yeah, we really do. That's just from my memory. So he was Ferris Bueller.
So,
Ask me how many episodes of it there were, Greg.
how many episodes were there, Jason?
13, Greg.
I'm just checking something. Yeah, it's alright.
The microphone's on, it's okay.
I didn't want to do a so and not it come out.
13 episodes, Greg.
Oh, they did that
One
many?
season wasn't very successful.
So why then, I wonder?
It was panned by the critics, wasn't very funny. Obviously had to live up to the
Great film.
that it was, and it didn't. And that's the problem with all of these series, I think. However, there was another series on the TV at the time called Parker Lewis Can't Lose, which was very Ferris Bueller-like, but that wasn't compared to the film, so it was more successful than the Ferris Bueller TV series.
Strange, isn't it? You know, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all you've got to say about it?
Well, I can't remember the film. I'm having a bit of problems here.
Would you like to see a clip of the TV series?
I'd like-
Might jog your memory.
What, the TV series?
Yeah, and then I'll show you the trailer for the film and you'll be alright.
What? We're not doing that now, though, are we?
No, we'll just put the TV series in there.
Okay, mate.
See, the problem is, from the moment he said, I'm Ferris Bueller, we were like, no, you're not.
I said, that's
It
not.
could be.
That's not. What's his name?
Matthew Broderick.
No,
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
And of course, it starred Jennifer Aniston too, who recently turned 50. Can you believe that?
50.
Almost as old as you, Greg.
She still looks as good as me, though, doesn't she?
Still what?
I said, she still looks as good as me, though, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
she does, yeah. Should we move on?
I think we better.
I'd like to talk to you about RoboCop, the TV series, Greg. Did you know that they made a TV series of
I
RoboCop?
think so, yeah.
They made a cartoon of it.
But to be fair, there was that many films. It became a series anyway, didn't it?
Yeah, but they also made a live-action TV series of it. It was made in Canada. Those crazy Canadians made it.
Oh, I think we've mentioned this before.
I don't know. We have.
Yeah, we have.
I think we've talked about the animated TV series. It was actually only on for one season, which amounted to 21 episodes and a pilot.
That's quite a lot, though,
So
isn't it?
more than Ferris Bueller. It was aimed more at children and teenagers, so they took all of the violence out of it and all of the things that made the films great.
To sell.
Were gone.
To sell toys.
Sell toys,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, they had a big line of merchandise. And so if you've ever seen, a lot of these toys that came out were from this TV series and not necessarily the film.
He's not sitting on the telly taking a dump.
Oh yeah, somebody said that. He's not. Anyway, this was one of the toys from the toy line that was created. RoboCop wasn't played by Peter Weller, is it? Who played him in the original films?
To be honest, would you have known anyway?
No.
That's how that film got away with it for so long, didn't it? Stretched it. I mean, I think they did about 5 films in there.
I can't remember. Wasn't it 3? It was 3, wasn't it? It was. Anyway, he was played by Richard Eden in the TV series. And it wasn't all that successful for those reasons that we've just discussed.
Do you know what I really would like now?
What?
A little clip.
Would you?
I really would.
That's fortuitous.
That's what?
Here's one.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say possibly one of the reasons it didn't work as a series. Not only is it slightly unbelievable anyway that RoboCop is actual RoboCop, but he's talking to a ghost, isn't it?
He was, yeah. I mean, I don't know. We obviously haven't seen the whole episode. Might watch it later. I won't.
I won't. I've got to watch Ferris.
Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, I love that film.
Next, Greg, one of the most talked about 80s movies at school at the time was, of course, Dirty Dancing.
I wonder where he was going there.
It was huge at school, wasn't it? All the girls loved it. The boys pretended they didn't love it, but they did. And they made it into a TV series.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did, Greg.
Prove it, Jason.
Dirty Dancing was a TV series in 1988 that ran for 11 episodes.
11 episodes. Well, tell me about it. What did they do? Did they follow on from the film? Did they just
basically followed the same premise as the film, but they changed a few things. It was still set at Kellerman's, the place where the film was set. It was in the summer of 1963, but instead of being the daughter of a resort guest, Baby became the daughter of Max Kellerman, who owned the place. I'm
complex?
Sure. Yeah, because it's called Kellerman's. Obviously, wasn't very successful.
Why do they think a series would be appropriate after a film?
It's because the same thing that's happening now. Because they can't come up with any new ideas for films, they're looking at movies that made lots and lots of money back in the day and thinking, we'll remake them and we'll make loads of money again. But it doesn't work. We know. There's a long history of it. And that history started in 1988 with Dirty Dancing, the TV series, when they should have learned their lesson. That nobody wants to see the series with none of the original cast in.
And then they waited 25, 30 years to do Dirty Dancing 2.
Which was also a massive flop.
A disaster. How can you do it? Oh.
Wrong.
Don't get me started.
All wrong.
All wrong.
Would you like to see a little clip of Dirty Dancing, the TV show?
I would love to see a clip right now of Dirty Dancing, the TV show.
Well, this is just for you, Greg.
What is it?
It's a clip of Dirty Dancing, the TV show.
What now?
Yeah.
I really want to see this clip of the Dirty Dancing TV show. Do you think Patrick was employed because of his name?
Because it's called Patrick.
Yeah.
They had a Patrick in the cast, maybe, to fool people that Patrick Swayze would be in it.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't work, did it?
No, clearly not.
The TV
There's not
series.
very many clips of it on YouTube either, because it didn't last very long and nobody thought, oh, I've got to tape this, it's really good.
Tell you what?
Tape.
Oh, tape it. How old are you?
Well, it was out in 1988, Greg.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like mid-90s or something.
No. There you go.
Wow.
That was Dirty Dancing. Next up, Greg,
Yeah.
let's talk about one of your favourite movie franchises,
Superman.
Police Academy.
Love. We had Police Academy up there. I've just took it down
What'd you do that for?
because it's a new week.
All right, well, we're talking about it. We know that there was a Police Academy animated series. We've mentioned that before.
We knew that, and we also knew there was 23 Police Academy movies.
There weren't. Every one of them was the same.
They were. They were brilliant.
You've seen one, you've seen them all.
No, you're wrong. They were
Anyway,
brilliant.
they had an animated TV series, and again, there was lots of toys for that TV series that were released.
I remember all them as well. They were
Yeah.
great.
But there was also a live-action TV show
Yes.
of Police Academy, which wasn't very good.
No. Well, we've just watched a bit of a clip, and I agree. But the one saving grace about this, no, the two saving graces about this. One, they kept the music. That's just the ultimate for me. And two, there was one character from the movies in
Michael Winslow, Jones,
it. The one who did all the funny
all the sound
voices.
effects. Yeah, he was the only member of the original cast
Do you know what makes
in there.
Do you know what gets me though, Jason?
What gets you, Greg?
There was such a big cast of Police Academy casts because there were so many films. Why was he the only one to do it?
Yeah.
There must have been some people who were struggling a bit, who did cameos. I
Maybe.
mean, he was the one who did Mission to Moscow, which was the worst Police Academy of the lot, the last one they did. And he tried to take over Mahoney's role, the comedy one.
Can't remember.
I think he did 6 and 7 as well. Surely he'd want to do it. I've never seen him since.
There was one season of this, Greg. 26 episodes.
26.
More than I thought they were going to be. It was out in 1997.
Yeah, I remember watching it. I think it was on the same sort of time as Baywatch and everything.
Oh, well, there you go, Greg. It says Michael Winslow was the only actor from Police Academy films to have a recurring role on the show, although several of the film's cast made occasional guest appearances. So there you go. You just said that, didn't you?
Right. No, I said they didn't, but they obviously did.
All right. Well, there you go. That was Police Academy, the TV series, and now you're going to go and watch it all, aren't you?
Yeah, I love Police Academy. It was fantastic.
Here's a little clip to whet your appetite.
My name is Sergeant Ledbetter. My job during your stay here is to assess who in this sorry lot has what it takes to become a police officer. Now, what I see before me makes me want to puke.
Is this guy for real?
Who's talking?
It was him, sir!
Is that you, Casey? Are you the maggot who spoke out of turn?
No, sir.
You think this is funny, Casey?
I don't think it looks that bad.
I don't think it looks that great.
Yeah, but of all the ones we've just seen, I don't think that looks like the better option.
Well,
Or have you
here,
saved the
Greg,
best one to last, Jason? Because I cannot believe that this was a TV series.
Here is probably the most successful of the TV series.
Ooh.
Weird Science was made into a TV series that ran from 1994 to 1998 and had 5 seasons, Greg. 88 episodes.
I don't remember one of them.
I remember watching it, but I don't really remember that much about it. Obviously, same premise.
Tell the premise of the film in 10 seconds, Jason. Go.
They make a girl on their computer get up to all sorts of shenanigans, then she goes.
Yeah, but the girl comes alive, doesn't she?
Yeah, they
You
make
just
her.
said. Yeah, but I mean, that could have just been like on the computer. You're not very good at this, are you, Jason?
Anyway, the TV follows basically the same plot.
Any cast?
None of the original cast are in it, Greg, no. All the same characters are in it. So you've got Gary, Wyatt, Lisa, who is played by Kelly LeBrock, but played by Vanessa Angel.
So it's
in
the
TV
same
series.
characters, but different
Yeah.
people playing them.
Chet was in it as well.
Why do they do that?
And it went for 88 episodes, so it was quite popular in terms of the rest of these TV
believe
series
that.
we're talking about. And a little bit of trivia, Seth Green was one of the finalists for the part of Gary. Wasn't on it, but later appeared as a guest in season 2.
Joking.
Can't believe it, can you? There you go. John Hughes had no involvement in the film.
Who's he?
The guy who made the original film, Greg. Who's John Hughes? Oh my God, we do an 80s show.
What this is?
Bueller, Breakfast Club, Weird Science, all of those are all John Hughes films.
What films are they? I need to watch them. Give me a pen, I'll run down. What are they called again?
Anyway, he had nothing to do with it. That must be really annoying when you do a film and then the company own the rights to it so they can do whatever they like with it. And you have nothing to do with it.
Rocky, that's another one I need to watch as well. Rocky. What was the other one?
I think I better put a clip in really quick.
What's it called? Goonies. Goonies.
Star Wars. Don't forget Star Wars, Greg.
No, I'm not watching that. Rubbish.
Hey! Call the police. These kids are trying to rip me off.
Thanks, Lise. Yeah, I'm too pretty for prison.
My pleasure.
What is going on here? What has happened to everybody?
You said no one would ever get it, Greg.
I am shocked and stunned because it only took 2 weeks.
I know.
Well, I know we didn't do one last week, so it took 3 weeks.
Well, yeah.
But I cannot believe that someone got it. 2 people got it, I think.
Here is the mystery voice.
We've been doing this for about 12, 14 years, and so...
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
It was Gene Hackman.
It wasn't Christopher Reeve. I mean, you were close. We did say, though, if you
Yeah.
think about it, Christopher Reeve, Superman and all that. But 2 people got it, I think.
I know, yeah. Can't believe it.
We should
Well
find
done.
their names, really.
We should.
We'll probably find it for the end.
Yeah, well done.
I can't believe it. Tune in next week for one that you will never, ever get.
Oh, it's going to be a belter next week.
Next week, you'll never get it. You'll never get it.
Never.
Because it's gonna. I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be someone from my family. You'll never get it. Next week.
Next week's mystery voice. Tune in. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it?
No, not really.
Just get on with the joke, will you? Greg, it's not on the card because you've just written it down on a piece of paper.
Just hear it. Do you want to read it before? So
No.
you can get a preview.
It'll be so much more funny if you tell it, Greg.
Okay, Jason. I better hurry up because one person moaned last week, 2 weeks ago.
See, I get what you're doing now. You're saying about people moaning, so all the other people go, oh, we love Greg's joke. Everybody loves Greg's joke. I see what you're doing.
Honestly, right? Do you think I've got the capability of thinking like that?
No.
Thanks. My wife got angry at me for kicking dropped ice cubes under the refrigerator, Jason. But now it's okay. It's all just water under the fridge.
It's time for a commercial break.
Tea time!
It was time for action. A handsome reward lay ahead.
And bring Katie!
Leading the fair Lady Catherine, Sir Robert fought past the evil Black Knight and overcame the guardian of the secret cavern.
Dairyly, with its calcium and protein. It's good to know kids can't get enough of it.
And once through the Hall of Giants, they finally reached their goal. That was quick.
Nothing can keep kids from the goodness of Dairyly.
Facts for you.
So we are still doing this then?
Yes, we are.
I think it's immature.
Just say it.
Facts for you.
Thanks.
Happy?
Yes, very. Have you got a fact, Greg?
Did you know, Jason, McDonald's once introduced bubblegum in the flavour of broccoli?
Broccoli flavoured bubblegum.
That's right, yeah.
Why would you want that?
They tried to and get kids to like the taste of broccoli, and the way they thought they'd do it was bubblegum, which that really gets me anyway, because when do they sell bubblegum at McDonald's?
Wow.
It completely bombed, and they didn't do it again.
It's on the internet, must be true.
Oh, it's true. It's on
The internet.
the internet.
I've got a fact for you, Greg.
Have you?
Yeah.
What on?
In the late 80s, during a visit to the zoo, Mike Tyson, the boxer, offered the zookeeper $10,000 to open a gorilla cage so he could go in there and punch the gorilla who he noticed was bullying all of the other gorillas.
Don't be ridiculous.
It happened.
It
It's
didn't.
True.
Show me the footage now.
I can't.
Why?
Because I can't. I could reenact it for you.
Oh, I'd love to see that. Yeah, go on, do that now. No, because you'll punch me. No.
I won't.
Go on then.
And Mike Tyson, could you open the gorilla cage? Because the gorilla's been really, really, really mean to the rest of the gorillas. And I want to punch him in the face.
Just wait there 1 moment. Now, I don't know whether you thought that was Mike Tyson, or did you think...
Don't be ridiculous. That would be, I tore a putty cat.
No, do you, Mike Tyson?
I want to punch the gorilla in the face.
Oh, thank you.
And so another packed episode of Tea and Toast
Oh, here comes
to a close, Greg.
Here comes his theatrical voice.
But first, it's time for some of your comments. You've got some, haven't you, Greg, that you'd like to read out?
Yes, I've got. I love Joke Time with Greg. Definitely my favourite.
Who's that from?
Belithers Girl, I think that is. So thanks very much. One of my favourites as well. Great so there, Greg. So, one of your best yet. Thanks for making my dull Monday morning all the best. All the better for watching you. Can't wait for the next vid. Joke.
Who is that from?
Oh, that's from PCCOP1. Julie Anderson, one of our regulars as well. Joke was seriously funny. The mystery voice is the Hoff. No, it's not. And
That's PCOP1, PSYOP. He's also a regular viewer.
They
He
all
or
are.
she.
They all are. Henry Smith, great show and even better joke. Keep up the great shows.
Have you finished?
There's loads here, Jason. I could.
Paul Gilbert has left a comment saying... Paul Gilbert.
Gilbert?
Yes.
Wasn't that a character from the 80s?
Yeah, it was a snotty-nosed alien, remember?
Do you think he looks like him?
Yeah, definitely. Loved today's episode. Made toilet time a lot more enjoyable. Thanks, gents.
See, I read the Argus catalogue when I'm on the toilet. What do you do?
Watch YouTube videos.
Of us?
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
Thanks. What's his name again? Gilbert.
Paul Gilbert. Yeah. That's it for comments this week, Greg. If you would like to get in touch with us, send us a message to tnt@totku.com. That's tnt@tot.com.
Doesn't have to be in capitals. But to be honest, most people just leave them down there, don't they?
Yeah, leave us a comment if you want to. You may get read out next week.
You may get read out.
You may get read out. In the meantime, we'll see you next time on Tea and Toast.
What's wrong with you? Why have you gone all smooth and suave and
Just trying to be
sophisticated?
professional, Greg.
Oh, well, let's do it properly then. That's the end of today's episode, Jason. We'll see you next time here on Tea and Toast.
Don't have nightmares.
It's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.